Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And picked up the big fella. Down to the 10. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Washington, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Third down and 6.
Set. 380. Go. 380. Route. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw to Disley. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A run. Here's Vidal. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Again, it's Vidal. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That is incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They'll run with Vidal. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Right back to him on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 7 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Set.
Herbert. Finds Johnston. And he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Herbert. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And it'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11. Dirty left.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after here coming up. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. They'll run on first down. The ball. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Brings up second and 4.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Vidal. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 28-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Jacoby Myers, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers 28, Jaguars 26.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now
trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Herbert throwing again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato, tomato! Done! Think right open, open.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion! Done, it's done. Silver!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Soko, so high! Left. Red.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And the Chargers first down.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rip, 23. Hey, attention, touch.
Here's Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ralph. Hey, Soko, Sahut.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Hey, tomato.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Vidal. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cap it. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Vidal showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
11, Agate.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Lawrence hit him. The ball is free. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On first down, he dropped to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And Hardline's going to get him over the 4 to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that throw behind his man, and he missed him, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Son.
Back to the ground with ETN. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Hey, Jupiter.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. ETN. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
defense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Johnny Munn there to make the grab. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Hey, Ron!
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Chargers 35, Jaguars 32.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. Grenading. Grenade. Grenade.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Up the middle they go. Vidal.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line.
Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
a gain of 15.
Back now in Jacksonville.
Chargers.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Open man right side, that's McConkey.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 26 yards. And the Chargers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
80. Let's go, let's go. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Chargers 41. Jaguars 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey. Silver.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Lion. Go, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 54 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now Lawrence. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Vidal looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are right back in this football game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard
Lawrence
line.
bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Ginger. That. Kill! Kill, kill!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The Jaguars on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Myers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Good for a Jaguars. First down.
Rip, 23.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Down to the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match the opposition pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. Open man, that's Monk, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, so,
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Go, go. Hey, Lion. Hey,
Washington in motion left.
Hot.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Go.
On first down, Vidal. And he stopped immediately there. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Set. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Finds Johnston. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Vidal. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Chargers 55, Jaguars 40. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. On the feet in, they are. What a catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Hey.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
Hey,
The
Ron!
Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers 55, Jaguars 46.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange. Real hot.
Herbert.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
11, 11. Red on red.
Here's Lawrence. Finding Washington. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Here's 1st down.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey, go. Think right
First
open.
and
Open.
10 at the 39-yard line.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by